Okay, so this video I am going to attempt to name all the 50k world cities beginning with the letter A. So, as always, East Asia is going to be a fail, but I should do well in everything else. So, let's begin. So, let's start with Canada. We have Ajax, and then we have three Auroras: Aurora, Ontario, Aurora, Illinois, and Aurora, Colorado. And then let's get Airdrie and Abbotsford, and that's Canada. Okay, let's get Anchorage out of the way. We have three Albanys: Albany, New York, Albany, Georgia, and Albany, Oregon. Let's get Allen, Texas, Allentown, Pennsylvania, Akron, and Arbor, Anderson, Indiana. Let's get Arlington, Texas, Arlington Heights, Illinois, Appleton. Let's get Apple Valley, Minnesota, and Apple Valley, California, Ames and Ankeny. And then let's get Alexandria. And we have Apex and Asheville. Let's get Atlanta, Augusta, and then we have Athens, Georgia, and Athens, Greece, and Alpharetta. Let's get Auburn, Alabama, and Auburn, Washington, and then Apopka, and then let's get Austin, Abilene, and then there's a bunch of short ones. Let's get all the short ones. I think they're all in India. Alma, Ara, and Anna, and then let's get Amarillo and Arvada, Albuquerque, and then Avondale. Let's get Antioch, Alameda. Let's get Anaheim, Azusa, Alhambra, Aliso Viejo, and Arcadia. That's everything in the U.S. Okay. Mexico, Agua Prieta. And then we have Altamira in Mexico and Altamira in Brazil. And then we got Aguas Calientes. And then let's get Oatlon, Zingon. And then what were the other ones? Aradas. No. Or is this Arada? Or is that? No. Arada's Italy. What am I thinking of? What the heck was that one called? Yeah, it's not coming. There's Amazok de Mota. And, Altixco, or Atlixco, that's what that one was. And then Acapulco, and then, I can't remember what those last two are. Alright, and then, Dominican Republic is, Azua. And then I can't remember what the Guatemala one was. Nicaragua, we have Popá and Ahuachapán. Alright, Panama, I don't remember the Panama one. Colombia, Armenia, and then we got Apartado, Acacias, and then Agustin Codazzi, Agua Chica, and Arjona, and Arauca. That's it for Colombia, Ecuador, and Batu. Venezuela, Acarigua, Anaco, and the two Alta Gracias. Alright, Peru, Ayacucho, and oh yeah, there's an and as well, and Huaylas, and Abancay, and there's an Aba, oh yeah, Aba, Nigeria, and then Abancay, and Arequipa. That's it for Peru. Okay. Chile, Arica, Alto Hospicio, Antofagasta. Chile is complete. Paraguay, Asuncion, Aragua, and then Argentina, Almirante Brown, Avellaneda, and Azul. Alright, Brazil, I'm not getting all of them. So we have Non Doya, there's an Anon as well. Non Doya, and then Akai Landia, Araguaina, and then Abe Tatuba, or Abe Tatuba, it's something like that. Like, Abe Tatuba, I can't remember that one. Arquemus, and then let's get, alright, we have Aracaju, Arapi, Raka, Arco Verde, and then, what are those other ones? Ella Guinhos, and then let's get Aparicio de Goiânia, Aguas Lindas de Goiás, Anápolis, and then we have Aracatuba. Let's get Araraquara, and then let's see, Alvarado, Maracana, and I think that's all the ones I can remember. Or there's like Atibaya, yes, and Araras, and I think that's all I can remember in Brazil. I don't think I can remember any of the others. Alright, let's move on to Europe now. We got Aberdeen, Aylesbury, and Ashford. Let's get Canaries out of the way. Arona, Adeje, and Arrecife. Portugal, Amador, Almada, Gualva, Cassim, Aveiro. Spain, A Coruña, Aviles, Avila. And let's get Alcalá de Henares and Alcalá de Guadaira, Alcorcón, Alcobendas, Aranjuez, and Arganda de Rey, and then Albacete, Alcoy, Alicante, Almeria, Algeciras. That is it for Spain. Okay, France, Angers, Amiens, and then let's get Argenteuil, Aubervilliers, Antony, Asnières, Cercin, Aulnay-sous-Bois, Annecy, Antibes, and we got Aix-en-Provence, Avignon, and Arles, and Ajaccio. That is it for France. Italy, Asti, Alessandria, Arezzo, and Ancona. Let's get Anzio, Aprilia, Areza, what is that one? Ardea, and then we have, let's get Avellino, Afragola, and Sarah. Averso just misses 50k. Andrea and Altamura, then Asiriale and Agri. There's an Agri somewhere. I can't remember where that was. Agrigento. That's it for Italy. Okay, let's get Antwerp and Aalst in Belgium, Netherlands, Amsterdam, Almere, Arnhem, Apeldoorn, Emirs, Fort Alkmaar, and then Amstel, Veen, Alphen aan den Rijn, Assen, Almelo. That is it for Netherlands. Germany, Aachen, Augsburg, Aalen, Aschaffenburg, and Arnsberg. And then Ars and Aalborg in Denmark. Norway, Aalesund, Arendal just misses 50k. Let's get Elitus. We got Arad. Oh, I missed. I already typed in Arad. Alba Julia. Oops. Julia. And then let's get Carnace and Alexandropoli. Okay, and then Ukraine, Alchevsk, and then this is a really tricky one. Altustin, or Altustin. Yeah, it's something like that. I can't remember what that one is. Let's get the Russia ones. I don't know these two. I don't remember these two. Arkhangelsk, Almaty. There's it gave me Almaty in Kazakhstan. Almatyevsk. Or whoops, I misspelled it. Almatyevsk. And Arzamas. And then we get Asbest, Armavir, Anapa, Azov, and then Astrakhan. Let's get the Asia, Russia ones out of the way. We have Abakan, Achinsk, and then Anzhero, Sudzinsk, and then Angarsk and Artyom. And then that's it for Russia, except for these two. Turkey, Arnavutköy, Pazari, Ankara, Aden, X-Ray, Afyon Karahisar, Adana, Antalya, Alanya, Antakya, Amasya. We have 3 Aksus, Aksu in Turkey, Aksu in Kazakhstan, and Aksu in China. And then let's get, we have, Akkabot or something like that, or Akkabot, there we go. And then we have Eliaga, Akhisar, and that's all the ones I can remember in Turkey. Oh, and a Diaman as well. That's all I can remember in Turkey. Let's go to Africa now. Let's get Azut El-Kusus as one. Let's get Akmim, Ashmoon, Ash-Sharuk, Ash-Sharuda, or Sharada? No. Ash-Shuhada, that's it. Abu Tej, Abu Kirkas, Abu Kabir, and then let's get, and then Abu on Numerous, and let's get, okay, we have Armant, Ab Noob, Asim, let's get Al Fashion, Al Man Shah, let's get Al Hawa Midyar, Al Jamaliyar, Al Ibrahimiyar, and then let's get, okay, let's get Al Karine, Al Kusier, Al Kanatir, Al Kanayat, and then we got Al Minya, I can't forget that one. And then we have We have Abu Homs, Abu al Hamada or something like that, or Matamur. That's it. Matamur, or no, it's Abu el Matamur. That's it. All right. And then I'm missing. I think that's all the ones I can remember. Yeah, there's Al Wasita, right? Yes. And then, yeah, that's all I can remember for Egypt. Alright. Libya, Al Khums, Aj Dabir. Tunisia is another tricky one. I'm only going to get a few of them. So we have Al Kasserine, Al Monastir, Ariana. Then, isn't it Al Hamamet? No, it's not. I can't remember the other ones. Algeria, Algiers, and Naba. Let's get all the Eins. Ein Temu Shent, Ein Defla, Ein Beta, Ein U Sarah, Ein Tuta, Ein Muila, Ein Ul Mane, Arzu, a Flu, and a Drar. And that's it for Algeria. And then let's get Agadir, Ait Malul, Ait Amira, Ait Urir, and then we have Ein Batig, Ein El Auda, and then Ein Haruda, and then El Hosema, and Arzu, or no, Azru. There we go. Okay. Let's get Cote d'Ivoire now. Abidjan, on Yama, and Zop, Agboville, Eben Guru. Alright, Ghana, Accra, Ashimon. Get Amen from Akim Oda, Agona Swedru. And then Togo, Atekpame. Ani isn't there for some reason. I don't know why. It must have a different name. Abomey and Abomey Kalavi. And then Niger, Agadez, Arlit. Nigeria, already got Aba. Let's get Abuja, Akuakur, Abeokuta. Let's get Azare, Abakaliki, Agbor. Let's get Adawakiti, Asaba, Agulu. We have Aka. And then we have Afikpo and then Ama Igbo. And that's it for Nigeria. Let's get Timon and Abeche. Let's get Sudan now. We have Antbara, El Manakil, and Damazin, and Arda Mata, and what were the other two? Yeah, I can't remember. A whale in South Sudan. Alright, as Mar and Eritrea. Let's get Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, Adama, Awasa, Arba, Minch, Asela. Let's get Adi Grat. We have Adwa, Aksum. We have Asosa. What's that other one? Asosa, Agaro. Let's get RC Nagele. We have Arika. And then, what was this one? I just had this one, but is it Elisa? No, it's not. Yeah, I can't remember. Alright, let's get Arua in Uganda, Athi River in Kenya, and then let's get Arusha in Tanzania, and Ndua in Angola, and then let's get Angoche and Alto Malo Q in Mozambique, Madagascar, Antananarivo, Antsirab, and let's get Ambonja, Ambolobe, and then Hellville. Or Adewani, I can never spell the Adewani version correctly. Antsira Nana, Antalaha, Ambo Vombe. Madagascar complete. And then Atlantis in South Africa. And that is almost everything in Africa. Let's get Middle East now. We have Aleppo, Raqqa, El Hasaka, El Kamishli, El Bab, Suwaida, and then what's the other one? We have El Yarmouk, and then I'm trying. Do I remember any of the other ones? There's Ashemia, and I think that's all the ones I can remember in Syria, because there are a few more, but that's all the ones I can remember. Israel, Ashdod, Ashkelon, and Afula. Jordan, Amman, as Zarqa, El Quaysima. Let's get as Salt. And then we got Aqaba. And, yeah, I think that's all I can remember, and all the ones I can remember in Jordan. Alright, Kuwait. Let's get Kuwait. We have Abdallah Mubarak, and that's the only one I can remember in Kuwait. Alright, okay, let's get Saudi Arabia. El Karj, El Majma, Ad Tawadimi, Ad Diriya, El Muzahimiyya. We got Arras as Zolfi. Let's get Arar, El Kafji, or yeah, H Kafji, Athukba, El Katif, and then we get El Kurayat, El Baha, El Hawiya. Let's get Abu Arish, and then I can't remember the last one. Alright, let's Yemen, Aden, El Hudaydah, Amran, and El Mukalla. Alright. Oman is Sib, Sir. Oh no, you idiot. We're doing S. Or we're doing A. Because I just did Sib. We got. Okay, as Sib, we have El Amrat, El Barimi, and El Kabura. And then there's one more. I can't remember what that last one is. Alright, UAE, Abu Dhabi, Ajman, El Ain. Qatar, we have Ar Rayan, El Khor, El Wukra, or El Wakira, Wakra, that's it. Ashahania, and then we have Ad Dakira, which I can never spell correctly. It's Ad Dakira, which I cannot spell. Ali and El Muharak in Bahrain. Let's get Iraq. Iraq is a tough one because there's so many L's and Ashes and Az's and etc. But we'll start with Amara. We have Al-Hilla, Ad-Dawania, Az-Zubayr. And then we got, let's get it. We have Al-Qaim, Al-Kasir, or Qasim. We have Ash, Shamal, Ash, Shamir, or no, Ash, Shamal, Ash, Ash, Shamal, and Ash, Shamir, I can't remember the other one. Let's get, Ash, or Al, or Abu Al Kasib, right? Yes. Alright, so let's get Al Hay, Al Iskandariya, On Numaniya, Al Mahmudiya, Al Muqtadiya, Al Madatiya. Let's get Al Hindiya, Al Aziziya, and yeah, we have Asharuk in Egypt. I guess I already got that one. What else in Iraq is there? Yeah. Now, Ashamir was Iraq. I thought, I was thinking that for Syria, but it's something else. It's very similar to that. There's a lot of Middle Eastern cities with similar names. Yeah, let's go over to Iran now. We got Avaz, Ardabil, and let's get Iraq, and then we got Astara, Ahar, Abar, Abiek, and Alvand. Let's get Amol. Let's get Andy Meshk, Andy Shea. We have Aran Va Bidgol. Let's get Abaddon, Abadeh, Arda Khan. And then we have Abor, missing Asadabad. And then this one, what is this one? Ali Gudars. And then I can't remember what this one is. Let's go over to Turkmenistan now. Ashgabat and Arkadog. And then that's Turkmenistan. Kazakhstan, we already got Almaty when we misspelled Almatyevsk. Astana, Aktob, Aktel, Etirel. And then Aris, that's it for Kazakhstan. Uzbekistan, let's get Andijan, Ongrin, Al Malik. And then there's another one there. What is that last one? It's not. No, Star is Iran. What is that one called? It's like yeah, I can't remember. Let's get Pakistan now. We have let's get Abbottabad, Atak. We have Ahmed per East, or no, it's Ahmad per East and Ali per, and what's that one called? And then they're missing a big one up here. I can't quite remember what that one's called. Okay. Alright, India, let's get, Agra Amritsar, and then Aligarh, Ajmer, Ahmedabad, let's get Aurangabad. For some reason, it's Aurangabad here. For some reason, the main Aurangabad is not on this quiz. Must have a different name. Allahabad is known by its other name in this instance, so that's not on this quiz. We have Ravati. There's an Asansol. And then let's get we get Savar in Bangladesh, or I thought Savar was one. Okay, yep, I think that's actually as far as I can get with India. That's too bad. Let's get Anuradhapura in Sri Lanka. And then, yeah, we get Azol and Agartala. And then we have Alanmeo in Myanmar. Let's get China. We have Altai, Errol. I can't remember what this one is. Let's get Anshan, Anyang, Anqing. And then that's all the ones I can remember in China. North Korea, unfortunately I can't remember the North Korea one. South Korea, Onsan, I can't remember the other two. Japan, Asahi, Kawa, Aomori, Akita. Let's get, there's Aichi, I think. No, that's a province. Yep. I think I'm screwed here. Let's go to Philippines now. Antipolo, Angeles, and then Alaminos. And then, I had those other two one time, but I can't remember them. Malaysia, Ampang Jaya, Alor Satar, Alor Gaja, and then I can't remember what the last one there was, like Array something. And then let's get Ambon in Indonesia, and then let's get Adelaide, Albury, and then Auckland. Oops, didn't type Auckland. Okay, and that's everything above 750k. I'm missing two above 500k, both in China. Yeah, so I'm missing a lot in Brazil. I'm missing a lot in India and Japan. And then I can't remember the Vietnam one there. It's not on, it's not like on Tho. On Tho. Yeah. On Noi. I can't remember what the Vietnam one was. And then there's an Azerbaijan one. The 150k in Azerbaijan that I can't remember, unfortunately. Yeah, I think this is gonna have to ramp it up here. And, yep. And look at how many, wow. Yeah, there's a bunch of 0%. That means I'm the first person to do this quiz to actually get all of these. So 87.2%. Yeah, I am pretty far down. So, yeah, I'm 14th out of I don't know how many people have attempted this. Like, yeah, a lot have attempted this. Yeah, how many, how many have attempted this? 536, so 14 of 536. So, yeah, so that's basically top 3%. So, yep, that is it for now.